Welcome back. We're on the record in case 23-3938 SM. Ms. Mistley, did you have an opportunity to speak with Ms. Harris about the allegations in the bond violation report?
Yes, and will be countering a plea of not guilty, and she would like her hearing with her attorney present. And I also want it noted for the record that she had apparently not been allowed to use the phone, and she has no money. And I explained to her absolute right to be able to call her court-appointed attorney, who was appointed because she's indigent, that she needs to be permitted to call her attorney free of charge.
Okay, so Ms. Harris asserts that the jail is not allowing her to make a call?
Is that correct, Ms. Harris?
Yes, I haven't been able, I've made a call to my dad, and I haven't been able to make another one.
Have you been able to ask to call your lawyer?
No, I don't have his number.
Okay.
I don't really know. I'm sorry. I really don't know what to do or what I need to do or what I need to ask.
Okay. No. You told me, hold on. Did you not tell me you had his number, but not right there with you?
I have it on a piece of paper, but not with me.
Not with you in the jail, or?
Yeah, I don't have it in the jail. I have it at home.
Okay.
And I can't get a hold of nobody.
You asked the jail to call your lawyer.
I can double check his number.
All right.
Okay, and we can supply that number to Ms. Harris if the jail doesn't have it. Okay, so we'll go ahead and get that scheduled for a hearing.
Are we going to do that on the 12th with the final conference? Or?
Yes, we can do that. All right, so this will be on July 12th at 10 a.m. All right. So as to bond in this matter, Ms. Ferrara, do the people have anything to weigh in on?
Yes, Magistrate, thank you. It's the people's position that the original bond of 10,000, 10% has been insufficient to ensure the defendant's compliance with the court's order. Since the original bond, she has been charged in 2 subsequent cases, and this is the second alleged violation of the no contact. The people would request an increased bond and or remand pending judge for the protection of public safety.
Thank you, Ms. Ferrara. Ms. Mistley, is there anything you'd like to say on behalf of Ms. Harris?
There is. So I'm asking that she be released. It's my understanding that Mr. Bruce is now lodged in the Antrim County Jail after some commotion was raised after she alerted the jail that they had let him, the alleged victim, into the jail. I believe it was yesterday, into the visitation room. All she was told was she had a visitor. She appears to see her visitor. Lo and behold, there is the alleged victim, and who was making threatening gestures and statements. She notified the jail right away that she needed to be removed, and that she was not permitted to have any contact with him. This is not the first time that he has done this and then called law enforcement. I think there's a lot that the prosecutor's office does not know about what's going on in that case. And we're asking that she be released and permitted to go back to her home in Elk Rapids where her 15-year-old son is awaiting her. So that is our request.
Thank you, Ms. Mistley. Okay. Okay, so you do. It looks like you have a final conference coming up in a companion case, not related to what we're doing here today on Wednesday. And it does appear that you're in full compliance with your testing in that particular case, correct?
Mhm. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
I've literally been doing everything possible. I'm, I don't know what to say.
Well, let's not talk about too much detail.
Yes, ma'am.
I just don't feel comfortable. The testing is fantastic, but it is concerning that the alleged conduct on the 30th. So you posted a $1,000 bond back in March, which has been forfeited now.
They have 3 bonds still.
So there are 3 bonds.
Mhm.
Okay.
So there's one for 6. 400,000, and then for another case, 100. So 2 for this case, 1,000 on this case right now.
Okay. All right. I am inclined to remand you in the jail until the bond violation hearing on the 12th.
Have anybody to watch my son? And Ryan is in jail, and he smashed all my windows out in my car just recently.
Ms.
He
Harris,
went.
All right, so we're going to move on to case 23-4026 SM. Ms. Mistley, did you have an opportunity to speak with Ms. Harris about the allegations in this complaint?
I'm sorry, will you give me that file number again?
23-4026.
Okay, yes, I did. My apologies. And we will waive a formal reading of that misdemeanor complaint charging line to a police officer as a 93-day misdemeanor. She understands her rights, will be tendering a plea of not guilty and requesting counsel.
Okay, thank you. All right, Ms. Harris, I know we recently went through a petition for court-appointed counsel, and we're going to do that now and just update the information that we have. If you would, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm the information you're about to give me is the truth to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. You may put your hand down. Okay, so what is your current mailing address?
Elk Rapids, Michigan.
Okay,
49629.
thank you. And is your telephone number still correct, ending 5985?
No, I had to get a new number. I don't know it off of hand right now. It's a new phone. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I had to get a new one because of
Okay, stop.
And is your email address?
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. All right, very good. And are you renting? Do you live with friends or family?
I'm renting.
What's your monthly rental obligation there?
It's about 500 plus $100 for utilities.
Okay, and that's monthly?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. What's your legal marital status?
Single.
Okay, thank you. And then in May, you said you didn't have any children or dependents living with you?
No, my dad just brought my son up here for the summer with me. I just got him.
Are you still self-employed?
Yes, at the moment, but I don't know what's gonna happen with all that right now.
You told me back in May that you didn't own any real estate or vehicles. Is that still correct?
I just bought a car around the time of the 17th incident. I just bought a car, and it is now an impound. So
Okay.
I don't have a vehicle anymore now.
Do you have any money in a checking or a savings account or any cash on hand?
No, all my money is gone to everything with courts. I have nothing.
Okay. So the court is going to appoint an attorney. We'll request that it is Mr. Connolly, so you have cohesive coverage. We're going to schedule a pretrial conference on July 12th at 8 a.m. As to bond on this case, we're going to set it at a $1,000 10% bond so that you're getting credit for those days that you're serving right now. And we would ask that you not display any threatening, intimidating, harassing, or violent behavior toward any person. Be respectful of all court employees, service and care providers. Please don't possess or use any weapons of any kind for any reason. And if you have any changes to your contact information, you advise the district court criminal clerk within 24 hours of that change. So what I would ask is, when you are released from incarceration, to please contact the district court with that new telephone number, okay?
Yes, ma'am. So I can, if I come up with the money, I can leave to get to my son.
So for this case, don't post the $100 right now, because you are remanded in jail until your bond hearing. That means you don't have the opportunity to be released right now. And we'll send some paperwork over to you. If you would knock on the door and let the officer know that you're done.
And my you said that will be on the 12th.
That is on the 12th. That's correct.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
I will bring you the next one.
Thank you.